Greetings, once again, my dear friends, and welcome back to Alan Wake 2.
Andrews, where did you go? All of a sudden the radio stopped working and then that flooding just disappeared. Crazy forest. Is this who I think it is?
Yeah.
Casey, say hello
Alex
to
Casey,
Wake.
meet your creator.
Mr. Wake, this is Special Agent Alex Casey. He'll escort you to our car. Casey, I'll meet you there, right after I take a look around. If the flooding's receded, there might be evidence we missed earlier.
Okay. See you there.
Alex Casey? How? Am I still... Is this the dark place? No, it can't be. I got out.
Yeah, the PI from your books has the same name as me. Great. Moving on. It's a bit of a hike to the car, Wake. Get your bearings, then we'll head out.
I need another minute. Cauldron Lake. I thought I'd never see this place again.
Take your time, but you should know these woods aren't the safest.
Yeah. It's getting dark. You have a flashlight? It's not safe without a light.
I have a light. And a gun. You can relax, Wake.
And pages. If you see pages of writing anywhere, you must take them and keep them safe. Our lives could depend on it. They have vital information.
We know about the pages.
We know about the pages. We'll keep an eye out for it.
Okay. Okay, just give me a moment. It's okay.
Take your time.
Okay, so previously flooded area. Let us check it out.
Should look around. With the flooding gone, could be further clues out there. The flooding disappeared very suddenly. I wonder if there's any connection to the overlap. To Nightingale.
Yep, okay. We're going up this way, clearly. What are we? What? I thought we could. Clearly not. That did look like a place that could have been climbed up, I'm sure. But, I mean, yeah, fair enough. Take the long way round to get there, I suppose. Coming, lads? Well, that's a dead deer. That must have been the dead deer that we saw in the very, 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 very beginning. Now, I suppose getting our shoes wet isn't a problem. Is there any point? There is a point. There is a point. Excellent. There is a loot
A locked
stash.
box. Is that the cult of the tree symbol on it?
It absolutely is.
Notes and ammo. Looks like they're tools of the trade.
Flares. More inventory space. Okay, cool.
The cult doesn't see their victims as people.
Remember, they look like us, but they aren't. They're like animals, and it's our job to hunt them and gut them. Okay. Good to know that they feel that way. Doesn't make it remotely right. Area in here, is it? It would have been, apparently. Oh. Yes, please. I will eat you, manuscript page.
He'd been on the trail of the writer forever. The writer he despised. Hemingway, Bukowski, Wake. I'll get you. I'll find you. I'll make you pay. You're in over your head. He descended into the tunnels, from the Dark City, into the ocean of darkness. Next stop, Caldera Street Station. Something, a presence, rumbled. Not a train. Shadows shifted on the platform. The writer's cult waited for him there. The cult of the word. Occultists lean close. I carry his words close to my chest now. You're not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise. He'd be caught, murdered. They got him. They didn't get him. He was reborn out of hate. He was there, but he was risen. Sent to find the light switch up from the lake that was not the lake.
Okay. Yes, thank you. I would love some more supplies. Okay, that's good to know. Shit! No, this isn't how the story goes. And then Saga was eaten by wolves. It's just not a very impressive end, really.
Work the next steps out on the case board.
Okay, I just won't go through there just yet. I will reload. both of my weapons. Yeah, I'll go with full heal into this. Because screw those fucking wolves.
Even the animals are turning into monsters.
Okay. Well, well, well. We have to go this way now. The arrows are telling us to. Streamside stash key. That's all well and good, but where's the streamside stash?
The cult is leaving supplies around for themselves.
Here it would be. The cult is watching right now. Okay, that's not at all disturbing. This is this way, so I'll head left. When I can head left. I headed left when I could head left, and I'm here now. The music stopped. No, it hasn't stopped going all musicy. Today's catch, a yellow perch and a mid-sized pike. Almost caught a lake trout, but it gave me the slip. Saw an out-of-towner walking around in the woods just before sunrise. Had binoculars or a telescope or something, taking notes. Didn't notice me. Good, don't need the attention. Today's catch, just an old rubber boot. Some of the regular creepies roaming around again. Avoided them as usual. No one notices a quiet old fisherman. Not even the fish. Well, that's unfortunate for you. I wonder if that's Pat Main's fishing spot, actually. He always did enjoy fishing in the first game, and there's no reason that should change. It's a sort of hobby that one doesn't abandon over the course of a lifetime. Especially if you have a nice local lake to go fishing in. Oh. Hello. Tripod.
There's something written here.
And camera.
A poem? Or a riddle? A little clothespin doll. Perfect weird souvenir for Logan.
Logan, who's possibly already drowned in the damn lake. Okay.
Reminds me of the nursery rhymes I read to Logan when she was little.
1 bird for light, 2 for darkness, 3 birds for a fight, 4 for a struggle, 5 birds for injury, 6 for misery, 7 for the ending, wherever it may be. Um, 1 bird for light would be... Aha!
Something feels different. I should look around.
That bird...
A charm. Cute.
dropped a charm.
It'll go great on the bracelet Logan made for me.
Equip them by placing them in the charm slots in the inventory.
That was strange. Gotta keep an eye out for more of these rhymes.
Okay, so that one increases max health. I'll keep that because, I mean, yeah, attacks stagger enemies more often. That's gonna be useful. Just useful. So I will absolutely take that. Crossbow bolts, eh? I like the way Snurub thinks. Okay, let's do this. What are we doing? I don't know. Where are we going? This way. We're going left first, though, and up the hill. Because we've got a Witchfinder's station up here, and I'm hoping that that includes some kind of save point. Would be nice. It's nice that we've got the option of just pissing off back to town straight away, though, or relatively straight away, but I mean, why would you not check this shit out? That just seems silly, because, I mean, look here, another manuscript page. The murder sites, an overlap of the...
An overlap of the dark place needed a push from both directions to manifest itself.
I don't need to read
Reality
it.
in our world eroded by repeated dark lore tied to a location and a counterpoint. A work of art, a horror narrative crafted in the depths of the dark place, connecting to the story on the other side to reach out through the weakened veil. A story of a lawman whose heart was cut out of his chest. Two corrupt men killed by their own twisted ambition. A haunted old woman drowned in a bathtub. Twisted reflections on the other side of the mirror. Arcs stabbing through realities, amplifying the influence of the dark place. These elements working in conjunction made a trickle that became a torrent, a wormhole, a vortex, and the art, the map, became the nightmare territory where the dark place encroached on our reality, a blanket over it, where they all overlapped, causing reality to twist and loop like a bad dream, remolding anything and anyone with the design.
Alrighty, now the building. There's tripods with cameras set up all over these places.
Another one of those rhymes.
Another one of those rhymes. Okay. The hero, brave and strong, left home to right a wrong. From the woods came the wolf, so greedy and hungry that he ate what he found in the house without a host. The hero returned to find she'd lost the thing she loved most. Okay, well, I'm going to have a look in this corner where there is nothing. That is fine. And then I feel like the answer to that nursery rhyme riddly thing is probably in here. Just a feeling. There's not the rubber ducky, otherwise I'd be able to pick up the rubber ducky. The fridge is not openable. I hear noises though. The Beast Within by Julia Levine. Kinda sucks that you can't turn the lights on in here. Cauldron Lake closed. Ah, a computer. I'll examine that in a moment.
I feel bad for these guys.
Yeah, so do I, kinda. I mean, hunting for food I completely understand. And I've tasted deer meat, it's quite delectable. But, you know, you don't need to chop their fucking heads off and nail them to a wall. That's taking things to extremes that is unnecessary. That's just how I feel. Objective. Reach into the reality-altering events discovered in the Cauldron Lake area, utilizing fiction and art as a source, and then manifesting the results into existence. Method. The FBC's intent into this research project is to experiment with nursery rhymes, hereinafter referred to as fiction, in an attempt to recreate the conditions under which the writing would become reality. The hypothesis is that there are two ways in which fiction affects reality, either by reflecting events that have come to pass but that are not known to their later creator, whose acts of creation therefore becomes the catalyst for these past events, after which they serve as the source of their own inspiration, fucking hell, or by the fiction itself being the initiating force in its present timeline, using the creator as a conduit. In the experiment, we will create nursery rhyme texts with a specific function and then use the depicted dolls and symbols as needed via a careful testing process, with the purpose of the story told in the fiction manifesting itself in real life. A variety of combinations involving the dolls, symbols, and rhymes will be tested in order to collect large amounts of data, with the hope that a pattern will appear. Methods will be adjusted in the testing based on our results. I am so glad they brought the FBC into this, actually. It's just... and Alex Casey as well. It's all just... it's everything I could have hoped for from this game, quite honestly. Even though I've not once, thus far, played as the titular character yet. And it's all just this new FBI agent person, but, I mean, partner's mother flippin' Alex Casey, so, yeah, it works. Collect. Okay. Okay, so there's two arrangements in Witchfinder's Station, one in Streamside, one in Cauldron Lake rental cabins. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Hero doll. Now we have the hero. Excellent. Oh. And a wolf. Anything here that I need? No, didn't think so. Okay. Yeah. This is all fine. Back downstairs and check out the computer. No, that won't open. Oh. This will, though. More ammo, yes please. Now I have 2 full clips for the pistol. That's useful. Okay, computer time. Oh. I don't believe I... 2547. Aha! Experimentation update from Dr. Campbell to Dr. Marmont and Dr. Marmont. 21st of March 2023, 10:10 p.m. Doctors Marmont and Marmont. Here is the promised update on the project's first experimentations. The test items used were plastic animal figurines, teddy bears, toy cars, baby dolls. The iconographic nature of the test items was hypothesized to be beneficial for these research purposes. Test results, negative. I will continue testing with more advanced items and scenarios. No response from you is necessary. Dr. Eugene Campbell, PhD, Lead Researcher, Department of Parafictional Research. Project Nursery Rhymes, working title. From Campbell to Marmont and Marmont again. 12th of December 2022, 8 a.m. I have received your favorable review of my project proposal. Thank you. I need not remind you that my academic as well as recreational expertise in mythology, folklore, and writing will indeed lend the needed credibility to the project in both leading it and creating the testing material, etc., etc. Okay. Fine. Interesting. Have I any mind palaceage to do? I'm sure I do. Cases! Yes. We have nursery rhymes.
Creepy dolls. Mysterious rhymes. No weirder than anything else going on, I guess.
Alrighty. What are these and who made them?
Nope.
Why is that no? That seems like exactly where it would go.
Right.
Okay. Fine.
The FBC is definitely playing with things they don't fully understand. And that always goes well.
Well, the FBC is playing with things it doesn't fully understand in order to try and understand those things, so... Hooray for science, I suppose. FBC created the rhymes, research to see if nursery rhymes have power to affect the future. Weird. But you've got proof of it.
Oh.
Okay. Cult stashes. May as well do this now while I've got a minute. And Cult of the Tree. Note reminding cultists that victims are like animals. Well, that definitely is part of their psychology. Okay. That's all good now, I think. I was hoping for a save point in here, but it's fine. It's fine. So, we've got the hero and wolf. I think that's what we need here. A hero brave and strong, left home to right wrong. Boat is travel, let us go with that. From the woods came the wolf, so greedy and hungry that he ate what he found in the house without a host. That is woods. Wolf doll.
I have a weird feeling something's changed.
Follow the wolf paw prints, of course.
What is this? What the hell?
A dark substance appeared when the rhyme was completed. I wonder if I actually have to kill a wolf now. A shadow wolf of some kind. Suppose I'm about to find out. Huh.
Another charm for my bracelet.
Very nice. Very nice indeed. Now, what does this one do? Saves you from death, but shatters in the process. Okay. I don't want to use that yet. It's the old Dark Souls Ring of Sacrifice dealie. Let's see. Ah, yes, I should grab the dolls. Probably won't need them again, but you never know.
We've reached the car, Anderson. How's it going down there?
I'll meet you at the parking lot. There's another lunchbox.
Yep. Obviously you're going to succeed, or else you wouldn't be the hero. Duh. 9 of them? I should be able to actually do something with that. Okay, so I've done the optional exploratory stuff. Excellent. Good to know. Stuck. Not stuck anymore. It is fine. Which find its station? Well, we found it. From Alaska to British Columbia, Washington, Oregon, and all the way down to California, the Pacific Northwest area spans over a diverse range. Here you will find 59 threatened or endangered species of plants and animals, including the mighty orca and wild grey wolves. Any wild grey wolves in this game are going to be more than just endangered or threatened. The Pacific Northwest's region's ecosystems are wonderfully diverse. They include mountain areas like the Cascades and Olympic Ranges, as well as the dense forests around them. In the west, there are several islands, and dry desert plateaus cover the east. Some of the common wildlife calling the Pacific Northwest their home are robins and seagulls, squirrels and otters, cougars and deer, coyotes and raccoon, salmon and blue herons. The marshes and ponds of this area host an impressive The marshes and ponds of this area host an impressive variety of fauna, but majestic trees like the black cottonwood, big leaf maple, and Oregon ash thrive in the wetlands too. It is truly the nature lover's paradise. So Casey's really gonna despise it. Which, fair enough, I suppose. So. Oh, damn. No. No. Unlikely. Well, shit. Let's try the private cabin. After running around to actually get to the private cabin. Can't open that one either, damn it. Generator. Well, why not? Another page. Thank you.
Children in Bright Falls all grew up hearing stories about the cult of the tree. Feral maniacs living in the woods. Satanists chanting, "We watch in the night," as they perform blood sacrifices in the forests. Or things not quite human lurking in the dark. There were many versions of the story, but they all shared one important element. Danger in the dark, in the woods. Somewhere among all the urban legends lay a secret truth. The real identity of the cultists prowling in the woods. Real faces hid behind the masks. Real hands held the knives. Real people fulfilling a grim purpose. The forest was not safe. People were right to keep their children away from the trees.
Okay. And a save point. Excellent. Guests, Miriam and Matt, thanks for the lovely hike. Patty came down from New York City and loved every minute of the trip. Laurie and Bob, these paths have seen better days. Kev, nice views you got here. And Mr. Lockhart, may I suggest adding some nice rest stops along the way? Camping do's and don'ts from your friendly park ranger. Do hike and enjoy the scenery, set up your tent, enjoy a nice meal and relax. Don't chop down trees, leave your trash behind, be loud and obnoxious, or start a forest fire. And remember, always have fun. Yes, always have fun. I would suggest that if you're not having fun, don't do what you're doing that isn't fun. I, for example, am having quite a bit of fun playing this ruddy game.
There's a rhyme over here.
Oh, there is too. I didn't even notice it. What is it? What is it? What is it? A mother crow sits in her nest, guarding her babies, doing her best to protect her home from the beast coming to feast, but only a hero brave of heart can keep the two apart. Okay. So, a mother crow sits in her nest, guarding her babies, doing her best. Crow! To protect her home from the beast coming to feast. Home. Beast. But only a hero brave of heart can keep the two apart.
Huh.
Now what's changed? Where's the alteration, damn it? Is it over here? So I know I obviously got it right, otherwise she wouldn't have said, "Ha!" Is it? Hmm. Or is it?
Ah, can't forget the dolls. Might need them again.
Well, I couldn't agree more. Shit. Screw you guys, I'm out of here. Okay, now I'm going to check out that other charm. Kalevala Knight's charm increases hand flare's duration and area of effect. Yes, I will absolutely use that. Okay, now we grab the dolls. because it's there, but I'm not sure there's anything worth checking out over here. On the other hand, you never know if you don't check things out. Wolves at least seem to have decided to leave me
charm.
alone. Another?
Good thing Logan made me this bracelet.
What? I'm going to assume that was the one that I picked up before. And just added, because otherwise... Yes. Okay. Ah. Yeah, for now it's just getting back to the car in one piece. Which is eminently doable. It's just a matter of having to go back around via the murder site. That's all. Through wolf-infested woods at night. Hope that they're not excited by the scent of blood in the air. That sort of thing. Okay, it's this way, isn't it? Yes. Hooray for shortcuts. Oh, that doesn't sound good. That sounds rather alarming, in fact. Stephen! Ilmo, what have you done? You fools. That's one I've grabbed.
Warning. Activity detected. AWE. Event in progress. Cauldron Lake. What's an AWE? Casey, what exactly does the FBC do?
After New York, when I started looking for our friend here, their name came up. I pushed them for any files they had on him, but got stonewalled. They have a reputation of showing up for weird shit. They have a presence here, and now we find our writer. How about that?
Well. Because anyone that has played Control knows exactly what they do and what an AWE is. It is an altered world event. Which, yeah, one of them happening in Cauldron Lake? Oh no, what a surprise. It is always fun, though, when shared universes like this sort of come together.
Ready to go?
As ready as we'll ever be. Let's do this.
Mr. Wake, we're taking you back to our field office in Bright Falls. You can freshen up there, and then we'll talk properly.
Hey, Mom. Before you say anything, I'm totally fine. Don't freak out. Dad shouldn't have even texted you.
Logan? No one texted me. What's going on?
She's
I'm
in
totally
town.
fine. I slipped, that's all. God, it's not the end of the world.
Ah,
Put your father on the phone.
Okay. Dad, it's Mom.
Don't worry, hon. Logan slipped in the shower and bumped her head. She has a slight concussion, but I'm keeping an eye on her. Lucky I heard her fall. She could have drowned.
Jesus, David. Why didn't you call?
I tried. It didn't go through. She's fine. But what about you? You sound stressed.
No, it's, just weird case, that's all.
Well, if you need a hint, my years of board game victories tell me Colonel Mustard did it.
I'll keep an eye out for him. Love you, Dave.
Love you too, honey. Want to say bye to Logan?
Just tell her I love her. Bye for now. Is there anyone you'd like us to reach out to, Mr. Wake? You've been gone a long time.
No. No. They'd be in danger. It'll come for me.
Okay, let's talk about something else. Robert Nightingale. Do you know him? You were both here in 2010.
The Dark Presence got him back then. That's the last time I saw him. 13 years. Fuck me.
Tell us about the pages. You had what looks like a title page with you. Return. Is this the name of the story on these pages? The writer's name has been scratched out pretty violently, but your name can still be made out underneath.
Scratched out. Yeah. Scratch.
Did you write these pages, Mr. Wake?
I'm trying to remember. It's a crazy jumble, like a nightmare. It doesn't make sense. I remember.
In between with Mr. Dawn.
Thank you. Welcome. Alan Wake is here. Alan Wake, one of my all-time favorite writers and guests on the show. He's here to talk about his latest book. And as usual, our house man, the old gods of Asgard, is here.
Fuck.
Take it away, you crazy
Was I on
Viking.
a talk show tonight? Waking up in places with no memory of how I'd gotten there. It was out of control. I didn't need another mugshot in the fucking tabloids. Had I already done the show? Was that a recording?
Actually, let's have a look around first. Okay.
Good to see you, Alan. Great to see you. Welcome back to the show. Come on. Sit down. Woo! Oh, man. It is so good to see you, Alan. This must be an exciting time for you. Tell me, does it ever get old?
So does what get old?
Publishing a new book. Are you okay there, my friend? You look like you've been cooped up in the writer's room for a few too many years.
This is exactly how I feel.
You know, I've waited so long to get my hands on the sequel to Departure. You left us on quite the cliffhanger. We've all been dying to know what "it's not a lake, it's an ocean" really means.
You and me both.
Well, our wait is over. Your new book, Initiation, hits the shelves tomorrow.
What?
That's exactly what every reader will be asking. This book is mind-bending. It's so cerebral. I mean, how would you describe it? An auto-fictional thought experiment? A horror story? A postmodern detective story?
Wait. This isn't right. I haven't written anything.
He's so humble.
Okay, you got me. Good prank, very funny. But yeah, sad to say, I've not written this. I'd remember if I'd written a book, right?
Or maybe it was written by your evil double. Well played, man. That is spot on. Playing the role here. Pretending the world of the book overlaps our own. It's very meta indeed. You see, Initiation tells the story of a fictional writer named Alan Wake, who is trapped in a nightmare, desperately trying to find the memories he has forgotten he has written. The book is set in New York, but it might not be New York at all. He is tormented by his dark doppelganger, and guided by visions of a fictional detective he has written. That's right, Alex Casey is in this book as well.
I guess we'll just keep doing this the whole show. The joke's on me.
But isn't that what you sign up for with autofiction? No, but seriously, I found the structure of the reality you build in the book fascinating. It reminded me of The Matrix. I mean, the writer is physically in his writer's room, trapped there, and he projects himself out to this dark dream of New York through the story he is writing. Like astral projection. Did I get that right?
Yeah, that's exactly right. Go on. I should be taking notes here. This is great stuff.
Notes to that other Alan Wake in that room writing this as we speak? Are we all in your story, Alan? Wow. No, I wish you every success with your new book, Alan. I hope it's as successful as your best-selling Alex Casey series. Initiation hits the shelves tomorrow. After this, I'm sure we'll all be eagerly awaiting the culmination of this hero's journey trilogy of yours. A book called Return, perhaps. Yeah, Thank you for one of the strangest interviews of my entire career, Alex. All this talk of meta-narratives. Kept expecting to disappear once this scene ends.
In between with Mr. Door.
Hello? I'm losing it. Something's not right here. I needed to get home. To Alice.
Where are we
What the hell was that interview? Some kind of joke? Initiation? I never wrote a book called Initiation. This felt like a bad dream. Could make a good horror story.
Ah, light. Light is good.
Hey! I think I've been locked in. Anybody?
Fuck. Now I have to find the code myself.
Well, if it's not in
Great.
Mr. Door's room.
I was a mess. I'd never heard of this talk show or Mr. Door before. None of it felt right. Was I losing my mind?
Zane classic in theatres? Okay. My Interpretation of Many Worlds by Dr. Casper Darling. For another control-related nod. Old Gods of Asgard's band
Old
room.
Gods of Asgard. That name sounded familiar.
Why do I know that band? 665, Neighbor of the Beast. I was so close with the code. Because... oh no.
There was something here. A broken transmission I couldn't quite make out. What was that? A message? Impossible to say. There was something in the studio with me. I had to get out.
Well, that's an exit. Right there. Only it's not. Why will the exit not open? Oh no!
This is the ritual to ritual.
Waking up from the nightmare, I felt like a drowning man gasping for air. This place felt familiar. A ghost of a memory surfaced, about riding here for countless days.
Huh.
A plot clipboard for mapping out a story. On the index cards, the nightmare that just happened to me. A summary of the story so far. But other notes as well. Warnings. I had written them. I couldn't remember what it all meant. The name Scratch filled me with dread. I could trust these words. I had to act on them. You must write to escape.
Get back to writing. Alrighty. I will. But I'm also going to... No, I'm not.
I couldn't leave.
Couldn't leave.
This wasn't the way out.
Okay. That's fine. Let's plot board.
I had to write more.
Waking up to a nightmare, talk show. Read me, beware Scratch, Alice. Okay. Well, let's get back to writing then. Which is a thing I really need to say to myself more often.
I didn't remember much, but I knew my thoughts and ideas could manifest as reality in this dark place. I'd use my writing to project myself out of this room, like a deep sea diver to go deeper and explore the depths of this prison for a way out. This room was my boat. Writing was my lifeline. I would start again at the talk show.
We have a great show for you here tonight. We'll treat all you Alex Casey fans out there. Alex Casey himself is here tonight. That's right. Sam Lake, ladies and gentlemen. The actor who has given his face to the famous detective in the film series. And of course we have Alan Wake here. Best-selling writer, the books, the films are based on. Let's do this!
Alrighty.
Welcome back to the show. So, Alan, as the creator of the character, how do you feel about this?
Sorry, what?
I know it can be an awkward question with the man sitting right next to you, but I mean, how do you feel about him in the role of Casey? Does he look the part to you?
He looks exactly like I always imagined Casey to be. It's uncanny.
Thank you. That means so much to me. I'm a huge fan of your books.
So, what's the problem, Alan? Because on more than one occasion, you voiced your reservations about the adaptations.
It's not that. They're their own thing. They've gone with choices that are different from mine. I feel protective about my stories, and these adaptations... I don't know. I guess I just wish I could have been more involved in making them.
Well, in that case, you won't have seen this either. We have a clip from the new film, Murder Case Casey. Should we roll it, or do you want to say something first, Sam?
Nah, just roll it.
This city was an old scar that refused to heal. The rain made it fester. It needed the sun, but there was only the night. I was tired. Insomnia covered me like a plastic film. I was watching the world through a rain-slick window, my own reflection haunting the view. I was trying to track down a missing writer. My only clue was a table lamp, shaped like an angel. The only thing to shed light on this sordid mystery.
That's great. Murder case, Casey. Great job, Sam. Very exciting and very meta. I'm looking forward to seeing more.
Wait, stop. What was that about a writer? About a lamp?
And here we go again. I think we can just head this way. Oh, come on. Okay. Interesting. My interpretation of many worlds again. And Mr. Door should know better than to smoke, by the way. So 565. No, that's not coming through. Well, damn.
Hello?
Oh, no fucking way. Artie! You absolute legend.
Ah, no raid. There you are, Tom. Oh, not so much evil that not a bit of good as well. Not one without the other. Good to see you.
Good to see you too, Artie.
Hey, I can't seem to find my way out of here. Can you point me to the exit?
No totta helvetissä. Of course, Tom. The work will instruct its maker. I was gonna get something from the basement for you, but you can get it yourself now. The more cooks, the worse the soup.
So what's in the basement?
What do you want me to get from the basement? And my name's Alan, not Tom.
Ja, mutta katoppa kun a man, but a man with a tool makes two, Tom. Eikö niin? And a man with a tool can build his own exit. It's in a shoebox, in the basement where you left it. Safe as in the Lord's purse. Here's the key.
So, have we met?
Have we met before? Are you trapped in the dark place too?
You remember Ahti, the janitor? You can't be lost if you don't worry about where you are headed. So don't worry, Tom. The sun will shine even into a heap of twigs. Just remember to turn on the lights. It won't take long when you get to work.
You know how I can escape?
I've been trying to find a way to escape the dark place. Any suggestions?
He who mulls about his troubles is the prisoner of his troubles. It's not easy to get out. But don't you worry, Tom. The home is still there where the heart is. I often think about it when I mop the floor and look into the puddle. Water is the memory of the world. Water finds its way.
The janitor was a bit out there, but still a friendly face. I had to trust the basement would get me out of here.
See you later, Artie. That's just awesome. Map can be accessed. Okay, so we've got a map here. Oh, the basement shortcut. No, I don't want the writer's room. Can I use the basement? No, I can't. Ah, damn it! Artie! You left your supplies in the way of the basement shortcut. Now I have to go the long way. But thanks anyway. Leave you to it. Anything in here at all? Probably not, but it's worth a look. Yeah, it's just through here, I think. And it opened. That's even more pleasant and polite. Green room for Alan Wake. The hard-boiled diet. Okay, now. Okay. Let's go up this way and over here, and here's the basement.
old lamp in a shoebox. Was this what the janitor had left for me?
Well, he did say it was in a shoebox.
The lamp felt significant. A tool for bringing light to the darkness. I felt a magnetic pull between the lamp and the light overhead. Whoa! When the light jumped into my lamp, the whole room changed. Like something in a dream. Opening a way forward. The lamp was humming. The bulb glowed. It held the light now.
Okay.
I felt another surge from the lamp. I could use it again. The glow in the lamp went out, shifting the light in the room. The light carved out something new from the darkness.
Kind of wondering if we'll maybe run into the director at any point. That could be amusing.
I needed to find another way out.
Yeah, of course, that's to the shortcut. And Artie's still got his equipment there. Alrighty.
The dark place wants to drown me. I'm losing myself. I have to fight it. I have to remember. The clicker. The light switch. I lost it. But I have the lamp now. The lamp the switch was cut from. This place is a nightmare. Not real, and yet more real than anything. The danger and the horror real. It feeds off my mind. Twisting whatever it takes into psychotic reality. I'm trapped here. I write to escape. I've tried this many times. Written countless stories. Forgotten how many. I keep failing. But I must keep trying. I use the story to dive deeper. Every word I write is a step forward on this spiral in the darkness. I dive to the bottom to find the answer, the map, and the key, and the compass. It's combined to form a door leading out. But how do you open a door that's not a door? At the bottom of an ocean, it's not an ocean. And a lake, that's not a lake.
Well, again, this is where I'm going to end things. Farewell for now.